started kayaking 16 years ago here at Bradford Canoe Club. A friend introduced me one day after school, came down on a Wednesday evening and just kind of took off from there. Started doing it more and more and just kind of, I guess, steamrolled. I basically draw my inspiration from, I've always liked watching other sporting events, like previous Olympics. I've just been glued to the TV watching sports I'd never even kind of envisaged kind of getting involved in. To be good at kayaking, I guess you need kind of good power, good endurance, and good speed, strength. Kind of similar things to most kind of athletic events. Kayak is basically what I use. You sit on your bum, you have a paddle which has two sides to it, you put both ends in the water. Canoe, they basically kneel up and use what looks like a spade and use that to propel themselves. In a kayak race, I generally travel up to about 6.5 meters a second. Obviously I don't hold that for that long, but a 200-meter race lasts just over 34 seconds. Basically preparing by training very hard. Train 6 days a week, up to 4 times a day, so it's not really a lot of time for anything else. In the summer it involves more on the water, lots of paddle sessions, and in the winter obviously it gets so cold you can't go out on the water that many times in a day, so you do some gym work, you do a lot of swimming, running, that sort of thing as well. I enjoy, basically it's a good chance to kind of get out, see the world. I've been to some great places across Europe and in Brazil, America as well. Obviously I've fallen in a few times. There was one race that springs to mind a couple of years ago where it's really wavy and I fell in whilst I was leading the race, so it was a bit embarrassing. Really looking forward to the opportunity to represent Great Britain. It's going to be our biggest team for Team GB so far, and hopefully I can be one of the medal winners. I get a lot of support. I've kind of always hearing of people kind of telling me that they've got tickets to see me next year, so looking forward to that. Kind of, hopefully I won't disappoint. I feel they're pretty strong about being the current world champion, obviously looking to defend that this year and then stand on top of the podium next year. Basically I've got a small race in Hungary after the World Championships this year, and then there's the pre-Olympic regatta at Dorney Lake, so looking forward to competing there. It'll be the first time I've competed at an international in the UK. Hopefully, given everything goes well at the World Championships this year, and you'll see me competing at the Olympic Games next year.